Hey y'all, good night. Tonight I am the host and the hosted. And thank you so much for my entertaining host. Actually, she's coming in. She's been waiting for me patiently. So let me put my glasses on. So I think she's here already. Oh my gosh, look how blessed I am. She is here already. She is ready to go. She's been on the money. I love it. I love it. Thank you. We are professional here at CleanWayRecrds. Yes, we have a lot of new women coming through, new beginnings in Grand Span. I'm so proud of them, and I am ready. That's my song in the background, celebration, and we got a lot to talk about. Good night, good night, good night. Clean way in sound. Yeah, man. Big up, big up, big up. Hope everybody's doing well. I am in Miami, South Florida, and my host is going to be joining me in, or I'll be joining her in from Grand Span, Jamaica. I hope everybody is having a great night. I hope everybody had a great Saturday, a great Sabbath. All right, let me share out the live. Let me take this off and share it out to a few people. Thank you, my artists. Financeless while go on. All right, let me share this out. Let me share out the link. They asked me to share the link everywhere. I'm also on YouTube. So let me figure out how to share out the link on YouTube as well. Give me a moment. Hi, YouTube. What's going on? Yes, thank you, everybody. So I was sharing out the live. Let me cue up the music in the background. So in getting ready for the show, quite a few people have said that Celebration is like my biggest song, and we had somebody offer to actually sign me with that song, but they wanted a piece of it. We knew it was a big rhythm when I had the song, when I created Celebration. That's why I called it the Celebration Rhythm. Then I have my partner Falco the General is also on that rhythm. And then we shared it out with this one artist called Alpacaba. We See You. He had a really great song on it called, oh gosh, now I forget his song. Lightning in My Fingers. And then he was mad at us or something. He didn't like the production. But it's really a great song. The rhythm is spectacular. Yes, so let's see. 1Kontrolla, you may have to link into New Beginnings. Let's see. Let me try to add her again. So again, if anybody has a question tonight for me, we're gearing up. We're getting ready. Hold up. I'll give you my social media, of course. Marilana Ras Dumpling. I have a Vivo channel. I'm on all social media. I'm on all music platforms. Marilana Ras Dumpling. My webpage is Marilana Ras Dumpling Music. Yes, so you can find us all over. Again, that is my celebration song. I have that queued up. I want to share with you guys some new stuff tonight. But right now, I guess we'd say that. Hold up, let me get the songs ready. I sent 4 songs to Falco, and that was Celebration. Let me get them up. So they have my music on their end as well. Here we go, I have flash drive. But I have Celebrate, I have I'm Free, I have Lift the World. That's the big one that a few of my friends said, yeah, I just can't leave that out. That was my mantra for a while, where I was like, 'cause I just wanna lift up the world. Alright, I'm waiting for my hostess to come in and interview. Again, if you have any questions, let us know and share out the live. Alright, here we go. Here is Lift the World. Alright, so I'm going to play that one next. Yeah, I'm going to play that one next. So this is the one that everybody is kind of says is my biggest song. So I'm going to play this as I wait for my hostess to come in.
Marilana Ras Dumpling, city youths.
So tell me what you think, y'all. Anybody have any questions? Kind of took over. I'm owed a few interviews. I paid for some interviews from people, and you know, I want to tell artists mostly just do your own thing.
All I want to do is lift up the world with you.
Okay, let me lower that and see if my guest host can join in. I'm getting the tracks. Hi. Yes, there she goes. Hi, beautiful. What's up? What's up? Now I can put on my little glasses and stuff. Magic, like magic, you just popped in. How's it going tonight? Big up Grand Spend, big up Yacht and Abroad. And thank you, 1Kontrolla, for interviewing me tonight and being patient. I told the people to send in some messages. We're live on YouTube also. I know sometimes they're shy. I asked some people in the group. I gave you like a little outline, but yeah, just feel free. This whole month we're talking to people about the music industry. So it's been really exciting. We have a lot of things going on. The first exciting thing, I don't even know if Falco got to tell you, so I'm going to introduce and tell you, is I'm asking everybody to put together their own like mini grant proposals this week. Tomorrow I'm going to do like an outline and show everybody how to do it. And then it's going to go through my two promoters, which is Queen Maya in Gambia. That's my sister. And Naz, who was on this week from Goshen Investments. They're going to screen the proposals that come in, like pick the best and put them together. And then I am going to put the whole proposal together from CleanWayRecrds. And there's 3 big companies that I saw that are actually investing in entertainment industry. And my experience back in education was getting lots of money from my students. So I'm switching it up and going to try to do it on us. So I hope you join as well. And we'll talk about that later, Empress. But yeah, just so many exciting things, going that we're trying to do, and just keep bringing the business side and the fun side, to music.
Yeah, one, yeah. Yes, So, welcome to everybody on the live, as was said today, where we'll be introducing or interviewing the CEO of CleanWayRecrds. Yeah, Marilana Ras Dumpling. Welcome, 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 welcome.
Good night, Empress. Good night. I miss you guys already. We had a fun, quick time on the trip. Let me get this other phone, the YouTube phone open. But yeah, man, no joke. We had a great show. Control. I always got to turn it. I love the shows that we did. The open up, the CleanWay tour, school tour. Really congratulations and hats off to you too. We're doing amazing things. In music. It's so exciting, and it's nice to be on the other side. So
Right,
yeah.
right. Definitely, Marilena. So let's just get the interview started. And of course, the first question I want to ask you, Marilena, is what made you start basically come up with this CleanWay Records thing?
Man, so thank you to the CleanWay with Marilena. Thank you to CleanWayRecrds, the CleanWayRecrds Music, the CleanWay Group. So it's a long and short journey. The long journey is from I was a little girl, I wanted to do music. But I also knew from a little girl that, it's a scary, it could be a scary business. It's a business, It's not just, oh, I could play piano or I could sing. I kind of knew that. So I guess I was scared and I didn't really go into it. And I knew if I ever did, the business part was really important, the legal part, getting that ready. So about 7 years ago, something like that, I went through this toxic mold. I had dreadlocks, and I was living in this home, and water damage, which is like an epidemic now. And I started the CleanWay with Marilena to teach people like how to get healthy, new style of eating and living, like Aito Rasta, but like with a modern twist. I was teaching people about the toxins in the environment. And like 6 months into it, I felt so good. I said, well, I don't want to just be a health channel. No offense to anybody who's, a health channel, but I was like, it really made me realize my real dream, which is, being an artist. I really wanted to do the music. So it just kind of naturally developed. And then artists actually came up. So I was just going to do CleanWayRecrds really for myself, just to protect me as an artist and like the whole clean concept. And then to be honest, because we had that clean concept, and I guess because it was needed, you and a lot of other artists, I'm so thankful, just, started jumping on. Falco and I started working for somebody else first, but he was like, you're a woman with a mission, and he believed in that mission. And so far, we've pretty much done everything we've set out to do. So now I'm kind of, that's why the tables are turning, and thank you so much. We're opening up this week for grant opportunities. We're going to be opening up hopefully for like employment soon.
Yeah.
We didn't get fluid yet. We didn't really make like the fluid money, but we know we will. So
Yeah.
we're eager to get people that love the mission first, you know, and believe in what we're doing first. And that's how we've grown. And it's 200 artists right now on the label. It's like crazy,
Okay.
like 200 works of music, I think, and well, about at least 100 artists, I think, and like 200 works of music in just over
Yeah.
2 years time. So now we're actually trying to keep the model, and we're doing a little bit in Trinidad, Gambia, Ghana, Nigeria, you know, other
They're
places
expanding.
not want to do. Yeah, yeah, it definitely is.
Okay. Good, good, good. That sounds great.
Thank
So,
you.
what really, one more question, Marilena. You said that you had dreadlocks? You had locks?
Yes, I did have locks. I,
Okay.
I'm trying to get them back too, but I after the mold, I had to cut the locks, and my scalp is still. In fact, I'm going back to the doctor Tuesday since I braided it, because I was
Yeah.
on this special treatment, and like I have to wash it twice a week. I leave this stuff in and this other stuff. It helped a little bit, and then the doctor like burned some stuff off my scalp, but my scalp still gets very itchy and sensitive. So I don't know that I could do
Okay.
the locks again, but I really, yeah, they used to call me nuts and nuts when I was a little girl, so it's just like a natural thing, you know.
Okay,
And I
okay.
guess it shows
Nice.
I'm really a Rasta, but for now it's just the plaits, you know, the cornrows or the cane rows.
Okay. Nice, nice. That's great, 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 great. Alright. So I have another question, question number two. But in the meantime, I'm just picking up everybody at the live again. Share up the live, everybody. Everybody just share up the live.
Yeah, man. Thank you for joining in tonight. I don't know if Falco has. I have music on this end too, in case, but I know my brother has some stuff queued up. I was telling the audience I had actually asked my family and stuff what songs they wanted to hear, and they love Celebration, Realize, Lift the World. Lift the World kept coming out. Some of my friends said they really want me to do another video. They want me to
Alright.
reproduce that song. Sorry, you cut out for a minute.
Oh, sorry. Alright. So question number two, Marlena. What is the mission of CleanWay Records?
So the mission. I guess the mission is I've been so many places, looking all around the globe. I see the struggle in our faces. So right now I just wanna lift up the world. Right now I just wanna lift up the world. So that's a big mission, right? That's huge because the world can get really heavy. But it kind of really started from that, and that's the truth. I just love making people happy. I hate negativity. I don't like people complaining. You know, I kind of maybe was a little more of a people pleaser. I learned to be a self pleaser first now, but you have to balance that. So the simple mission really is to lift the world through sound, to lift the world through micro investing. The thing I was telling you at the beginning of the program, training people how to do grants and look for sponsorship to sponsor your dreams, because
Yeah.
ultimately everybody deserves to have a dream, and I think there's more dream killers in the world than anything else. So we want to be dream igniters, and we want to teach people not only how to attain their dream, but how to
Mm-hmm.
turn that around and help others get their dream. So that's really the big mission of CleanWay, is just like what
Yeah.
Falco's doing and other people doing. We help them get their dream. We hope by that they'll keep publishing our brand and publishing what I'll do, but that they continue to do what we do for their own selves. And that's
Yeah.
that's the ultimate. That they just remember, the CleanWay brand as the publisher and as a supporter, but they go on and create their own brand and model the good behaviors and the professionalism and grant funding and just always doing the right thing. But again, especially through music and lifting up kids in the ghetto, kids that normally wouldn't even have a chance or could even imagine, doing a music video, or let alone, recording on an actual rhythm that's legal, that they can get paid for and they can get royalties for.
Yeah. Big up yourself, Russ.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, of course, what are some of the biggest joys basically running a record label? Do you think partnerships and working with other producers and labels is good?
Yeah, I think that's a huge one. I think the biggest one I'm kind of just coming to is we get so many people like myself that want management. You know, we think we want management. We want somebody to book us. We want somebody to. And I've been going hard the last couple of months, and I gotta be honest, everything that keeps coming back to me is the way the music industry is now. You really can do it all for yourself. And the people that are like, I don't want to diss anybody that's, you know, managing and being an agent, but I just found out very quickly some things that I really didn't believe. Like, I kind of knew they always say you should do cover tunes. So, but I didn't want to get in trouble by doing other people's covers. Like I was gonna get, you know, like get royalties from them. But I just found out that like 99.9% of the gigs you're gonna get are gonna start by you doing somebody else's music. You know, starting by cover tunes. So I'm doing that now, and I got bookings here to work with a live band, right in Florida. Um, I love seeing people grow. You know, I love seeing other people being able to grow. I love seeing, you know, new beginnings now have a mission. I love seeing more female artists come on board. I'm happy when people are successful. You know, I think that's, some people say that's rare. You know, we live in a world, and especially music can be so cutthroat and so jealous. And I think healthy competition is good, but you know, hating is really bad. And I think whenever you get that feeling, like Falco and I and a lot of us, we've walked through it, we've talked through it. You know, we've known that, yeah, it's human. Like I have to tell them sometimes, I'm a kid too. I even though I'm a label executive, I feel bad if nobody's putting out my song, or if I don't get any comments on my latest release. You know, yeah, of course we're you know, human, but I have to sometimes take off that hat and say, well, if I want that, well, imagine my young artists who have, they don't have the label, they didn't even start out yet. So how insecure must they feel? How much they need that? And then, you know, we just keep, one of the biggest things I call is spiraling. I try to do that in my songs, and I try to do that, I did that in education, I try to do that for the label. So everything I learn, I bring it back to the group and make it a teachable moment. I've had some artists get upset and they think I'm dissing them and I'm trying to talk about them, but most of the time the funny thing is I didn't say their name. I just mentioned the topic, but they know we had a problem with that topic, so they wind up leaving the group, and then everybody knows it was them, you know? And I'm like, "Come on, guys, I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble, but like if 3 people had the same issue, I'm going to bring it up in the group and be like, "Listen, 3 of you are telling me, you know, you wanted $7,000 in gas for the school tour. And we were trying to find out, you know, how much are you willing to give first? Then we were going to see if we could get the transportation and the things, you know?" So one guy, I said it in the group, I said, "Everybody's asking us for gas money." And then quickly somebody left the group right away. I said, "How silly. Now everybody knows it's you. You were the one asking for gas money." You know, and then we have to laugh at it too. You know, the way we're laughing now, that's the great part of it, is laughing. And then the collabs, the people that come to me from all over the world that want to be part of the label and want to get involved. I mean, that's today. I got a message from Ghana. I got a rhythm from Ghana, and I did something really creative at the beginning of the song. I say I'm dreaming in his language, in Twi, and then I at the beginning of the song I yawn, and Uncle Major is the producer, and I say, "Ah, good morning, Uncle Major," and then I say, "Misudaye." And he started mixing it today, and he was hysterical. But he felt bad that he was laughing, you know. But he was laughing so hard. He said, "Ras Dumpling," he said, that intro is so catchy. Everybody's gonna want to hear more of the song, you know." And he's like, "I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but Uncle Major, no, thank you. You know, it's you're supposed to laugh. You know, if you're getting enjoyment, that's great." So yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm getting out of it. I ain't gonna lie. You know, now kind of selfishly, I'm putting myself out. So there's a little less of me producing artists, but now it's forced me to now have systems. So I have systems in place so things can continue. I don't have to be as hands-on. Yay! So, you know, we're going to have more people coming on to take on responsibilities, and that's a beautiful thing, right?
Nice, nice. But one question was, Marilana. A lot of people have been hearing about Marilana Ras Dumpling, right? I want to know how you get the name Ras Dumpling.
Just imagine. Yeah, so it's also a long and short story. So, um, I guess about 15 years ago, I was always attracted to like dreadlocks and Rasta. And I was always very spiritual. There were a lot of little things like about me that were different from the family that I grew up in. They were Catholic. Again, they call me N nuts. They literally call me the N word. They call me wild woman. So I definitely was a Rasta. I was a what's the word they say, like a ragamuffin. You know, I was a ragamuffin. My mother literally used to call me Muffin. One of her names to me was like English Muffin. So fast forward, again, this music thing was like burning in me. And about 3 years ago, I was on stage with Shenseea. I was actually supporting like an ex-husband that was in music. And I was on stage with all these people up in New York. And I had no intentions of coming out to do music. I still didn't know. But they were all looking at me like, shout out Tama J, Shenseea. If I'm lying, I mean, they need to tune into this because I swear, Shenseea must have done like 4 double takes at me. Tama J. I was on stage right next to them and they all kept checking me out, checking me out. It was like they were pulling me out to come out. And then I was starting to get tired of the hardcore music. I liked the hardcore sounds, but I really didn't like the message anymore. It was starting to hurt me. It was really like hurting me inside. I was feeling it. Like Shensea's first song was "I'm so blessed, blessed, blessed," and I loved it. And she was gorgeous, and she was so talented. And Romish was on the stage taking her shoes off for her. Like I was like, oh yeah. And then her second song was like about fingering herself. I'm so sorry. I mean, it's adult time, but I was like, man, she don't have to do that. She's too beautiful and she's so talented and she has a voice. I just felt like it was wasted, you know, and I didn't want to disrespect like Jamaican culture because some people are like, oh, that's the culture, hip hop. I'm like, that's not true at all. I have a lot of Jamaican friends that are very, you know, they don't even think patois is their culture, you know, they have identified with a different type of Jamaican culture. You know, we don't all have to identify like I'm in poverty level, but that doesn't mean I identify with the gutter, you know, or with like drug addicts or with certain things that identify. You know, we kind of lump things together. So they just started calling me out. I decided to go on the Stylo G dumpling track. And I wanted everybody to know I was a Rasta. At that point, I had fully embraced Rastafari. It had come to me just time and time again. So the Ras thing was kind of easy. Then the song, I was talking about like healthy, clean things. And I literally make something called like clean dumplings, Ras dumplings. So it just, shout out to Dire Ranks and my friend GQ Indian. They were with me one night working for the writing of the song, and Ras Dumpling came about. That was the name of the song. And you know how Jamaicans are, like poor Jolanda, you know, her first song is Book Bon Book. So she became Book Boss. And it's, is she? Big up Jolanda, big up Jolanda. See that? I called her name. I love my empresses. Yes, man, the love is real. And that was it. I didn't want the Ras Dumpling because I was like, my name is Mary Ann Elena. So Mary Elena already to me was like creative, was like my persona, you know, was. And, but I love the Ras Dumpling because I think it shows people that I really respect and love Jamaica. I am a Ras, you know, I wanted people to think about it. I did question some of the elder Rastas to ask them, like, am I allowed to use that? Because there's some strict tenets of Rastafari where like a woman shouldn't have her belly out, you know, these things. And I'm very proud to be a modern Ras. I feel like I reach a certain age, so my virtue is about my spirit and my mind, not my flesh. I get to show the world my flesh the way I wish to, but I'm a Rasta and I keep my order and I keep my Sabbath and I'm a virtuous woman. So, you know, I feel that it's a big part of what I do is that woman I think decides, you know, what her sexuality should be, not the industry, you know, not a producer, not a promoter. We get the right to decide that, you know. So that's a big thank you, thank you.
Alright, one more question. Say, I'm an artist. Everybody know what they, one control is an artist.
Yes, I.
What if later on I'm saying, yeah, I still want to pursue my career goal as in, you know, still being an artist. What if later on I want to be a producer? What if later on I want to be, probably do a record label? What kind of things should I want to learn about? And if I do want to do that, if I want to run a successful record label, what should I know? Or, you know, those little stuff that could help me to be successful having a record label.
Awesome, 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 awesome question, and you worded it so. I made the right choice, and thank you again today for being patient and coming to interview. So first of all, the simple short of it, every single artist should be a record label. Every single artist should be a record label. Should come up with their own name for the label, and the thing is that as an artist, you are what's called an intellectual property. So you have a value. You are your own company, your own corporation and entity. And the more we realize that, the more we won't be so much about like, oh, I got to get paid. The more we'll have value in ourselves, and people will just gravitate to wanting to do the right thing. Um, but yeah, I say that because the industry is dangerous. There's so many different avenues. So once you're a label for yourself, you're distanced from the contracts that you sign. So you're signing your contracts as a label. They can't hurt you as much. So that's the first thing. Then the next thing, what I read about running a record label, which just kind of happened by luck for me, is that you need artists to trust you.
Yeah.
That's really the biggest thing, is getting artists to trust you. And oh my God, I love you all. Like, I didn't have that trouble at all. You know, a lot of that is how we set up the procedure, you know, with Falco running the studio, and he had a lot of friends and people that he trusted. He and I both worked with an existing record label first that made mistakes. And because they made the mistakes with Falco and I, everybody saw those mistakes. So Falco and I were able to pick up and learn by those mistakes and start our own thing.
Yeah.
You know, having a commitment, having a plan, being able to test your plan, and then knowing how to fund it. That's really the thing. You know, I've had even men come to me recently and, oh, would you be interested? Would you? Yeah, I had two, if you would say, failed marriages. You know, the two men didn't marry me for the right reasons, and they didn't work. The first one was annulled, and now that man is close with my son, Jamaican. He has a restaurant. He's atoning. He's learned, and I'm so proud of that. It would have been nice if everything worked out. You know, we loved each other, but that's okay. You know, now we're coming complete now as two different families. The second one was in the music, but he just used me for a green card, and if I ever saw him again, I just looked through him like I don't even know who he is. So I'm open to that, but this time it really would have to be that strength, because I have that strength now. I have this whole thing to protect me. So somebody would have to come showing me that they love themselves enough, that they've invested in themselves. Not so much the money, but the vision, you know, the vision. Yah says it, Jah Rastafari says it, set your mark way ahead, press go, and do not stop. And once you're doing things the right way, he will fund it. He will make that you can get to the next step. I hope I answered that. I don't know if you have anything more specific about it, but I would suggest even right now as an artist, start using a label name, you know. And that's what happened to me. I just started using CleanWayRecrds, and then people just kept asking me if they can come on it, and I just started acquiring rhythms and creating rhythms that, yeah, it just, you know, it just took off. So, and then, you know, do your homework and always find people that have walked the walk, you know.
That's true.
Salute everybody. Big up CleanWay in sound, and thank you so much.
Of course. Segue. So that's really good, Marilena, and I mean perseverance, determination also comes with, you know, a lot of sacrifice as well, which definitely, yeah, understandable.
And planning, if I would, one more thing, because this is probably the toughest thing. So sometimes I get up with like a million ideas on my head, and Falco's the first one who'll know this. Sometimes I like unload, you know, and he'll listen, and it sounds like I'm complaining. Oh, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I didn't do this, you know. And sometimes it's just like I'm unloading. So we're always looking at better ways to communicate, more organized ways to communicate. My son will say like, oh, mommy, you don't give everybody all your information, and that's not true either. You have to like let go of some things. You have to, if you work with a team, you can't be just cold and always like everything business. You know, you have to show a little bit of your vulnerable side. So if I'm having a relationship problem, I have to tell my partner. I think they should know, the same as if they're having an issue with paying their light bill or something. Yeah, they should let me know, right? Because we're better apt to weed through that nonsense. And then if he gets upset or I get upset, we know it's not each other. It's some other. I call it like chatter, sideways chatter. You know, there's other things that can get you off beat or, you know, distract you. So a good team will keep putting each other back on track.
So, Marilena, one more question. I didn't, my people having some technical difficulties. It would play one of your songs.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play on my end. All right. So the songs that they asked, I'm actually gonna play the first one because right now Celebration and Realize are trending. They're going really well. I feel like they'll go to 1 million. No problem. But I want to go back to this one. This song is probably the first song of a few that, as I heard the rhythm, the whole song was just there. It's very powerful, and one of my friends last night told me he thinks I should redo the video, and he said it's like Michael Jackson category. So I want to play it and see what I really want to know what the audience thinks, like which avenue I should go. I really feel like I'm a culture reggae artist, but I've been doing other things. So this is Lift the World. There's a beautiful video out, y'all. Listen along with me, and hopefully you can sing along. It's a simple song to sing.
Marilana Ras Dumpling, City Youths, Scholar Wildside, Coast Guard. I've been looking all around the globe. I didn't even know what I was looking for. I was searching and searching till I found you. Now all I want to do is lift up the world with you. I've been so many places, looking all around the globe.
Thank you for joining in, everybody, tonight. CleanWay in
I
sound.
see the struggle in our faces.
We got a lot of works going
So
on
right
here.
now I just wanna lift up the world. Right now I just wanna lift up the world. I see brother turn on brother. Sisters just don't overstand. Mothers selling out each other, and our fathers laid out across the land. We just don't know where we stand. We just don't know where we stand.
All right, let's pull it up. I really wish, I hope he reaches out to me, but I don't know the name of the studio that voiced this. And they were amazing, and he helped me. Like, I just wanted to hear these certain sounds in my voice, and I just did it. And, I'm proud of it. Thank you, man. Lift the world.
Marilana Ras Dumpling, City Youths,
Shout out Top Road
Scholar
Record and City
Wildside,
Youth.
Coast Guard. I've been looking all around the globe. I didn't even know what I was looking for.
We actually maybe can still buy the
I
rhythm.
was searching and searching till I found you. Now all I wanna do is lift up the world with you. I've been so many places, looking all around the globe. I see the struggle in our faces. So right now I just wanna lift up the world. Right now I just wanna lift up the world. I see brother turn on brother. Sisters just don't understand. Mothers selling out each other, and our fathers laid out across the land. We just don't know where we stand. We just don't know where we stand.
This song is an example that anything can happen. Anything is possible.
Looking all around the globe, I see the struggle in our faces, see the pain. So right now I just wanna lift up the world. Right now I just wanna lift up the world. Gonna lift up the world. I see brother turn on brother. I see brother turn on brother. Sister just don't understand. Just don't understand. Mothers selling out each other. Mothers selling out. And our fathers lay out across the land. Sacrifice. We just don't know where we stand. We just don't know where we stand. Where we stand, where we stand, where we stand, where we So right now I just wanna lift up the world. Right now I just wanna lift up the world. I see brother turn on brother.
Do see brother turning on brother.
Sister just
Sisters
don't
just don't
understand.
understand.
Just don't get it. Mothers selling out each other, and our fathers laid out across the land. CleanWayRecrds, Ghost God Entertainment.
1Kontrolla, I got a little bit of a secret for you. I don't know if you knew, but this is a true story. So see that song? You see how God is so good? I was being like locked up at that point. I was like literally trafficked. I was like held hostage. Like people use me in the music industry. Yeah, somebody to open up the label and to use the label and to use me. And they got this rhythm to sing. It was an artist, and people know, and police are looking for them. Yeah, it's crazy. And I was in this situation, like talking to God, like how did I get here? I knew it wasn't for me, you know. I knew it wasn't for me, but they got this fear over me. Like they came nice and long time, like in music groups and doing the right thing, and started volunteering for my label and making up little cover arts and yeah, man, really doing a lot of work. And then, to be honest, they turned on me after that song. They got the rhythm, and they had some junk on the rhythm, I guess, and they're people. But just to show you, like God gave that to me. Like I was in hell at that moment. I literally was like living in hell, and I was like, how am I in this? How do I get out of this? I was in another part of Jamaica, and I knew like if I called the people I knew, like in Kingston area, it could be war. It could be like, and I didn't want anybody to have to take on my problem. I felt like it was my problem. I got in this situation. I'm a big record label. You know, I could figure it out. I went to the police, and even the police were like, asked me if I liked it, if I liked the treatment I was getting. Yeah, I'm going back for them. South Lamar Police, I'm coming to find you. No joke. And it just kept saying to me, like, while people say, oh, you know, you're a Caucasian and you're Ras Dumpling, how? No, the heart doesn't have color, y'all. That's just something that the system trying to screw you up and make you believe that I'm better, you're stronger, I'm stronger. My mother loved me more. No, more black women get raped. No, more white kids get stolen. No more. Who the freak cares? All people are raped, held hostage. All kinds of us are abused every single day. We've all been enslaved. We've all been enslaved by the mind, by the flesh, every single way. And that's one of my mission statements, really, is to just tell people to, like, I gotta cuss, but like, just fuck the guilt. Just fuck the guilt. Just do right tomorrow. Fuck the guilt for today. Tomorrow, get up and do right. You know, you can always change it. I don't care what you were doing yesterday. And I know it. I know it to be true because I've seen it to be true. I know somebody who was a murderer. I mean, bad. Could have been one of the worst, most notorious Jamaica gangsters. And they started listening to me, you know. And they wound up going to jail because they said they were gonna run. Yeah, and they said if they ran, they knew if they ran, I would never forgive them. So they didn't run, and they chose jail. And they know now, had they not chose jail, they would have been dead, or somebody would have killed them, you know, or they would have kept killing till somebody killed them. So again, that's like that's the real powerful message, you know. And I've been held, and then the other part of it is that if it could happen to me, what's happening to my sisters, my Jamaican sisters, my 1Kontrollas, my Jolandas, if a foreigner with perceived money and power, that's the thing too. I don't have no money and power yet. Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're getting it together. But I didn't have it. So if me with perceived power and perceived being a foreign national could be treated like that by your police and your government and your yes, and this is the gift. This is the gift, you know, that Jah gave me to drive the wheel. It's not an easy ship to drive. It's been horrible. If I became my flesh, or what they try to do my flesh, I would be lost. You know, I would never be found. I would feel like my soul, my guilt. I used to take on people's sins, you know, and now music is starting to free me up. I'm learning that, like, no, that wasn't for me, you know. That wasn't for me. My job is to sing. My job is is to sing now, and hopefully I have this beautiful team around me to keep going. So, did you hear that song before?
No, it's my first time. So that gets me to the other question. So what is your biggest song, Marilena, as an artist?
So that one seems to be the most powerful. Some people don't like that one because I say mothers selling out each other, and people not understanding each other. So maybe people think it. One of my girlfriends, she's not really my friend anymore because when I voiced that song, to me that was the first real song I did because it was like at a reggae studio. There's no effects on my voice in that, like the I knew what I wanted to hear and I made my voice do it. That's the other message to people, just do it. So in a way still, yeah, that's probably like my favorite song. And it just was there. It was just on the track for me. So God just gave me that. God just gave me that.
Right now, a lot of persons, big up everybody from the life again. I'm just say Barbie doll, Jolanda, big artists.
Thank you, everybody. Big up, big up, big up.
Everybody cheer for you, Marilena. But one thing we notice, everybody has said one person, majority of the people remember ask the celebration.
Yeah, celebration, everybody was a part of that. That's a team thing. That seems to be like the positive international message. Yeah, like the stronger message. So where the lift the world is like our mission statement, like the hard work. And it's beautiful and it's heart-wrenching. Celebration seems to be the one that everybody loves. They love it in the dance hall clubs. They say it's hip hop. They say it's a little bit of every genre. So let me drop that right now. Celebration.
Yeah.
Wait. That was the rhythm. Celebration rhythm. Only two other artists on the rhythm. Thank you everybody for joining in tonight. Marilana Ras Dumpling.
Just to celebrate.
Yeah, man, we're celebrating.
I took the mask off. I never take that shots. It's my time now. Go feel my cup. Let's celebrate. Hey, hey. Let's party today. Hey, hey. It's gonna go my way. Hey, hey. Let's celebrate. Hey, hey. Celebration. It's alright.
You know, they say pull up. CleanWay say pull up.
Celebrate. I took the mask off. I never take that shots. It's my time now. Go feel my cup. Let's celebrate. Hey, hey. Let's party today. Hey, hey. It's gonna go my way. Hey.
See it there? New jewelry, we're celebrating. Check it out. Two-sided. CleanWayRecrds and RasDumpling on the next side.
It's alright. It's been a struggle all my life. I tell you, don't worry about a thing. Don't worry, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. Yeah, I'm alright. Let's celebrate. Hey, hey. Let's party today. Hey, hey. It's gonna go my way. Hey, hey. Let's celebrate. Hey, hey. Celebration. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Level up, level up, level up. Level up, level up, level up. Tell the devil cuts. CleanWay is up. Come a little closer. Let's toast mimosa. Start the party up. Come fill my cup. Let's celebrate. Hey, hey. Let's party today. Hey, hey. It's gonna go my way. Hey, hey. Let's celebrate. Hey, hey. Celebration. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's been a struggle.
It has.
All my life. I tell you, don't worry about a thing. Don't worry, I'm alright. I'm alive. Don't worry about a thing. Let's celebrate. Hey, hey. Let's party today. Hey, hey.
I gotta cut and tell you, to be honest. Yeah, man, it just kind of, that one snuck up on me, but yo, I could be depressed, and that song, it lifts me myself. I had the blessing, I gotta tell you all the story. I had the blessing of growing up with Kool and the Gang. My girlfriend in school's family, her dad was D-Light Records in I think in New York or Brooklyn. I'm pretty sure they were in Manhattan. And Cool and the Gang, like Celebration was like the biggest song of like ever. Every party, be it Jamaica, like all around the world, celebration, celebration. So when I came into the music, I definitely knew I wanted like a celebration song, because I was getting tired of their song. I said, that's kind of boring now, but it was a great idea to have a celebration song. So when I heard this rhythm, like I heard celebration on it. And then the video was a blast. I know you weren't with us yet, but that like to me that was the best time for CleanWayRecrds. It really was the best time. I was about to do like training workshops. We had Falco, we had a videographer and on board. And what happened is the videographer didn't communicate with us and was like confusing, was like flirting with me, and apparently he was flirting with a whole bunch of other women, and he married another woman, and he was taking more whole bunch of things, and they don't realize, these people think like it just affected them, or no, man, it affected us all on a grand scale. It put me like in a uncomfortable place in Jamaica where I had to trust our next man to help me on the road. And oh man, but like I said, that song will always bring me back to that time. We did this video in the studio. I don't know if you know that story. And then Falco, the same day, we did over 2 days. So we took pictures of the team, of the whole CleanWay team, and we did 2 videos in the studio. And it was like a great way to get us all in one place, save money, not everybody up and down on the road, more people could get there. And we did Falco's, oh gosh, what the frig is this song? New Beginnings. We did New Beginnings at the same time. So when this came out, his video was supposed to be done. The guy lost the video. He lost all Falco's footage. Yes. And I was a genie. I played a genie. So like we did so much in the studio. Shout out to oh my gosh, my brain for a second. Oh gosh. Foster Shots out of Kingston. And we share a birthday, Foster Shots and I. Love his work, and that concept of doing the videos in the studio, I just love it. I just love it. You can create any kind of scene in there, and it just has a whole different look for the lighting and the white background. So for Falco's, I played a genie. Like we had a whole talking part, and they had a lamp in there. So there was like a scene he was gonna try to do it where like I literally popped out of the bottle and came to Falco with like credit cards and stuff, to fund his mission. And Falco's video was lost for a year. Controller, a year. And then Falco found the footage in the hard drive or something on his system. Imagine. And then when the guy put the video together, he still kept cutting me and Jolanda's mom out of the video. These people, the feelings and the things that people do in this industry, it's crazy. But I want to see if anybody has any questions, anybody on the line or anything, because then I want to pull up the next one that's trending right now. It's my biggest production. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite song. Queen Maya just turned in. That is my sister out of Gambia, Nangadef. My beautiful sister. And I am trying to get her to come with me. She's going to hopefully come with me on the road everywhere. And right now, she and Naj, that was on the other day of Goshen Investments, they're going to be in charge of the granting, all this stuff I'm trying to do right now. And I'm using my brand and my expertise and the fact that, I was in New York City, I was an educator, and I did everything. I had like every function, and I have a clean record, and I got, state funding for students, and the money went to the students, and we did amazing things with it. So I did start to do that actually with the school tour. And, there were some, unfortunately, the people that were involved on the ground just couldn't be trusted to that level with the kind of things we were going to be doing. So we stopped. I think they're continuing a tour, but it's not the CleanWay school tour. We're actually going to do it here right now. And this week I'm going to rehearsal. I think I'm going to be working with a band. So I slipped that in. I had to learn a couple of, what do you call it? Covers, because these, when you live around the beach, the coastal places, they love covers. So this is advice to everybody. Don't be a snob. Learn and have 5 covers maybe that you love in your genre that you can perform. And they told me like every couple of songs I can do an original, bring it as to talk to the audience. And I was like nervous, and then all of a sudden I put my list, and I was like, oh, I have, once I included like 3 Bob Marley songs, I have like 6, 7 songs that, I know I'd be ready to perform them. Cool. So they said, come to rehearsal Wednesday, and it looks like I'm getting some bookings with a band here. And yeah, man, sky's the limit. I was looking for a band, They were kind of looking for something different, and I kept pushing, and you know, praise be Jah, everything kind of went forward. So all right, I want to give you guys Realize and tell you that Realize, man, so right after Celebration was Realize, and Realize was just a fight. We were late for the studio. It was a collab suggested by Magic Flute. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Magic Flute. Up and coming reggae singer. I love his voice. And so I think I'm gonna try to flip the cameras and show you the video for this. So Realize, sorry. Realize right now is trending. It's clocking. And it was like the song that didn't want to get finished. So I had the concept in my head for 2 years. I had the vocal, I did the drum. I sent it to a guy by the name of OJ on the Beats. He's now in the US, and he played guitar. He played a lot of instruments, authentic instruments, and I wanted authentic instrument. So he made the instrument called Real Eyes instrumental. And then I wanted more instruments on it. I wanted live drum, and I probably could have done it myself, but I said no. I need more. So I'm gonna flip this around and show you all. So again, we're late to studio. We voice it. The videographer is causing all this issue. He was late, and there was just so much going on. Like I said, right after that Celebration video, and then you know, Falco's video is lost. So we didn't get enough footage. I wanted to do the footage of the making of the song. I did films of me writing it and everything. Those got lost. I never got those. I can't even tell you the amount of issues. So then we had to go back and video again. Thanks to King Akeem Jesus, he decided to video because it's a 5-minute song. So we needed enough clips. Let me turn it around and show everybody. So this is Realize, which is trending right now. Where do I turn around? Yeah, and so this was like 2 sessions voicing the video. We had to go back and do it again over like a couple of months' time. Then we actually had to have 2 editors, and this is what.
Marilana Ras Dumpling. Marilana Ras
Give you
Dumpling.
the drum roll fully.
Marilana Ras
Completely fully on that drum roll. Big up Tookie Fans. Big up everybody tonight for joining in. We're going down. Thank you for the love.
We tell them.
Sometimes you just gotta realize. Sometimes you just gotta realize. Sometimes you realize the disguise is right in front of your eyes. Sometimes you realize the biggest fault is your own. So fix it.
Sometimes you realize it's the devil. Sometimes you realize it's temptation. Sometimes you realize we're one nation. So the scenes in the studio were done by the first videographer. That's me and Magic Flute, writing and creating the song. And that's the second filming that King Akeem Jesus did with my phone. We went to St. Anne to meet with Magic. So this is our most costly production. You know, we had to keep going back in. But that's Magic Flute. If you don't know him yet, yeah, we love his voice. Big, strong message in the video as well. At one time, I didn't think this song would ever go out or the video would ever get done. We just had to keep at it, keep at it, keep at it. Everybody fought us on the project. Everybody fought us on this project. Big up Clevie, big up Basie, big up OJ on the Beats, big up King Akeem. Yeah, man, big up Still Pro Films. Big up Chris Flair. Yeah, it became a big, big project. A lot of people involved. This is the song that's growing the fastest right now. Yeah, I don't know if I say it's the top, but it's the fastest growing. Big up Magic Flute. Talented artist, man. Love his voice. The devil's playground. Righteousness out of them circle even when them stay round. Acting like them smart, that no mean you're profound. And I so past that gain him gone. Sometimes you realize it's the devil. Sometimes you realize it's temptation. Sometimes you realize we're one nation. All right, we got a request for Wheels on the Bus. They said I'm not leave to Wheels on the Bus, so we got 2 more tracks, I think. All right, let me set the phones back up. Thank you for your patience, everybody. One of these days we're gonna have a technician, and we really want to do full radio. We are definitely eventually gonna do full radio. Yes, man. Full radio. Ras Dumpling is gonna have a radio show. What do you think? Yeah, man, we want CleanWayRecrds radio. You know, everything. Fully, let me see. Yeah, that's good still. I think that's good. Alright, so we were supposed to do the video for the song that we're getting requested when we went to Jamaica. Yeah, we were supposed to do that Wheels on the Bus. Alright, let me see what else I have and where that is. Alright, celebration, wake up. Any requests? Oh, I wanted to give them one of the new ones, right? All right, they say Wheels on the Bus. So Wheels on the Bus is out. We did just a visualizer. Which one? Oh, I thought I heard Falco call for something too. All right, here we go. This is the big soca one, and then I have one new one to play you guys and tell you about the upcoming works for the label, and it's supposed to be about the label and the business too, you know. But here we go. Get ready. Get ready. Let me pull it up so the dancers can get ready. All right, let's pull it up again. Let's pull it up again. It's hot. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. We go round and round and round and round and round and round and round. We go up and down and down and down and down. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Oh, Juve long. It was just Juve last week. Happy Juve. On the big chop, 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 on the big chop. We're going on the road. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Moni, pull up. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Young fresh brother, you know what we love about the soca music? The bad, bad wine. The bad, bad wine. We go round and round and round and round and round and round and round. We go up and down and down and down and down. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Oh, Juve long. On the big chop, 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 on the big chop. We're going on the road. Watch me now. We go round and round and round and round and round and round and round. We go up and down and down and down and down. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Oh, Juve long. Big up the artists, yeah man. Big up Russian and young fresh brother. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, man, shout out the artists. This song needs a video buzz. Let's pull it up to the top one more time, one more time. Young fresh brother. You know me love about the soca music. The bad, bad wine. The bad, bad wine. We go round and round and round and round and round and round and round. We go up and down and down and down and down. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. On the big truck, 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 on the big truck. I don't know. Did they do that in Jamaica when I was a teenager girl? You know, I almost always had a sunroof. I always liked the sunroof. So when we'd pass a big truck on the road, we'd go like that. The trucks would blow their horns and get all excited. Do they do that? I never really noticed. I don't do that anymore. But do they do that in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you go like that, the truck will blow their horn. Yeah. On the big truck, on the big truck. We're going on the road. Watch me now. Yeah, man. So we had to have fun all over the place. Controller. That's a thing. Maybe I don't know if I would have done that if I wasn't a record label. If I wasn't a record label, maybe I would have just stuck with like roots and culture reggae. I don't know, because that stuff is. I can't do a whole bunch of that stuff. It's tiring. You can't do 5 soca songs in a row. Oh my God, you'll drop dead. Like. Perform them and dance them, and they're like, I need the guy to come in on the lyrics so I could just dance in that part and stuff. But I wanted to let everybody know some of the exciting things. So we've told them that our CleanWay calendar this year is we're booked through the end of the year. So we just stay tuned to our CleanWay YouTube. Thank you for following. Our YouTube right now is blowing up. I think we have like 16,000 followers, subscribers as of today. And we're like at that, monetization for like 2 years. We've been trying to get there. And everything, like I said, is working out. I have an album and an EP going out this year. So I have Shared Evolution. Yeah, Shared Evolution, which is going to be like the Realize Again. I have some really amazing collabs. Falco and I collab. No Heaven on Earth, which is huge, tremendous. That could be like a rock song, hip hop song. I don't know if you've heard that one. So I'm putting those back on an album, and then I have a couple of new collabs. But the management had told me, no collabs for a while. They really wanted me to do some solo work. So I want to give you guys a little tease, but I want to see if you have any questions in between. But I'm going to give you a little tease. I have this fly messing with me today. Look at this fly. This big fly. I whacked him so many times. Can you guys see him on here? Crawling up the...
Oh, yeah.
One big rotted fly. And he just been coming to me like, you want to be my friend today? I never saw a fly behave like this. And I tried to kill him a couple of times already too. So I'm surprised he's coming back for more. I thought he was under a shoe last time I saw him, to be honest. Look how he's looking at me. That fly must be the spirit of somebody. You see him looking at me? You see him? You guys see him right there? You ever see a fly? Let me touch him so close and come so close in my face like that. Literally look at me in the eyes right now. I'm gonna let him know though. Fly. Fire burn. Look, he's not afraid of the fire. What kind of fly is that? I hit him a little while ago. He's alright still, but he's been following me today. He's an interesting character today. Sometimes, one gets in. Whoop, there he goes. Flying away. So, did you guys have any questions before that? So, Shared Evolution is going to be my album coming out sometime between like June and the end of the year. Then I'm working on Roots and Culture, which is an EP, and it's like acoustic, like I'm building the rhythms. So that's really exciting. So I want to give you guys a little tease of that today and the rhythms I'm building. And what else? Falco still has to do thank you. Falco still has to do his like an album release. So we're gonna do like a CleanWay party. We've been linking up with some new venues like in Jamaica that we're looking into. Maybe I'm looking into coming back in June or again in September. I was asked to do a show coming up in June, but I don't know if I could get back because I'm starting some work here. What else for the label? And then we are going to be releasing our third collaborative rhythm, and that's the Afro Cup rhythm. I think you're on that, right? Yeah, you're on that. We're well ready. Yeah, we're well ready for that one. It's a big one. I'm going to voice it like probably this week, and we have a couple other artists. All right, so I have two things I want to let you hear. All right, one. Oh, so questions? Any more questions? Because I don't want to take over. You did so good. I don't.
No, basically, the last question was what is upcoming for Marilana and CleanWay Records. That was it.
Yeah, the calendar. The calendar is intense. Izelle's song just went out, Magic. The video, we love it.
Yeah, bad.
Oh man, it's a real life story. I mean, so that is amazing. Um, I have productions. I did two. I have a lot of productions. I have a lot of productions that are finishing up all over. I worked with a lot of producers this year, so I'm up to like I think over 50 tracks recorded in just over 2 years' time. It's amazing. Let me give you a little tease of this. So this is, his name is, oh gosh, where is he? Oh no, 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 no. Oh my gosh. All right, come on. I just did. All right. I want to get to that one. So his name is Uncle Major. Where is it? And I just did this song the other day. It's in studio right now. Oh man. It's called. Yeah, do that please. And same thing, any of your sponsors on your side, same thing.
Yeah, appreciate y'all on the line. Barbidal, Yolanda, big up yourself, bad, boss. Big up on yourself, Jelani, big up yourself, Segway, you know?
Big up. Yeah, man. Big up Falco. Big up Queen Myra, as it's in the Gambia. Fairweather, Jelani, Barbie Doll, Jolanda. All our DJs, you know, we have a lot of promoters and stuff worldwide right now that they have the logo, they have CleanWay logo on their pages, and they're not asking for anything. They're just out there, you know, doing the work. And like I said, we're getting more organized, like right now. All right, Dreaming is taking a minute. All right, Dreaming, here it's coming. So this is Uncle Major from Ghana sent me this, a little over a month ago, this rhythm. He told me he was cooking up some rhythms in Ghana. He's got some artists too. He's opened up some collabs for us. And so it took me a little minute, you know, because I was traveling to Jamaica. Then I came home from Jamaica. Then you have to like rest a little. Sorry, too many things on my page right now. So I just sent him the work. And now he is, oh man. Oh, come on. It's cooking up in the studio. Yeah. I think this is it. This is raw. It's called Dreaming. But I love it. It's a blast. Shout out Uncle Major of Ghana. My brothers Musa and Empire Boss.
I'm still dreaming. Oh yeah, I'm
Dreaming. One life we get. Don't get upset. Just watch me win.
Your life is spinning.
Guilted on your own sin.
You ain't on me, cause I'm dreaming. Yes, I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming.
Love the rhythm.
Dreaming of a life worth living. Everyone loving and pretty. Where color has no significance. Brother acts with less ignorance. Dream like Bob
And Martin Luther King.
I got the faith to dream.
Intelligence to reign.
Turning it right
No matter how they bring the pain.
I'm dreaming. I'm slowly dreaming. I'm still dreaming. Oh yeah, I'm dreaming.
So that's like, he said more is coming, more Afro. So I can't say no when a beat sounds like that, right? But what my real kind of goal, let me give you my real kind of goal, is this, and I'm creating these rhythms myself, pretty much. My engineer also, but I'm like layering instruments and acoustic on them. This is Roots and Culture. This is the theme for my Roots and Culture EP. We're doing a listening. Oh wait, that's just the rhythm actually. Hold up. So that's the rhythm. That's where I'm going with the flavor. This, I think, is the track. Where's the track? I don't know where the song went. Oh well. All right. Well, you get the flavor. I'll give to give you a little acoustic then on it. So I'm creating all these rhythms. Just let me give you a little bit. So these are the rhythms I'm putting together for the EP, and I'm layering. Like we're looking for people to like play guitar and different instruments. I have friends that have volunteered to put. I did a drum on top of an electronic rhythm from Cocoa Beat, Zimbabwe. That's one. It's called Above the Clouds. And then I'm gonna open them once I'm on. This is my favorite. This is Afro-Cuban drum, Afro-Cuban heartbeat. Beep beep 55444. I smell the blood of an evil one. That's how we do it. How we do it. How we do it. It's all about the reggae music. Yeah, something like that. Feel the vibe. So I'm working on these rhythms first. They said I could voice them too, but right now I'm doing like listening parties on that. Evolution. All right, let me give you a little teaser of the two that I did in. I did the videos for all of these in Jamaica. This is Evolution. This is going to actually. So I did Shared Evolution, which is like hip hop and all different genres. That's my album. But then I'm using Evolution as the rhythm, which is a drill, hip hop drill, to introduce my Roots and Culture EP because of the message. Listen to the message in this. We did the video shot. Oh my God, I cried in the video. The video is intense. Shout out to 12 Span. It's going to be major.
It's not a revolution. It's just an
These rhythms will
evolution.
be open for the artists.
So find the solution and just pray. CleanWayRecrds.
Gotta feed the people, gotta lift the people, gotta love the people, hug the people, heal the people now. What the world needs now is love. What the world needs now is love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
And I'm sending out a hug. Strength, fire, right from within your soul. Gotta find the sympathy. Gotta feel the empathy when it's right in front of me. Don't you see? Just love one another like a brother from another mother. Put a value on their life. Why fight for $1? Gotta feed the people now. Gotta lift the people now. Gotta love the people, hug the people, heal the people now. What the world needs now is love. What the world needs now is love.
So yeah, that's a little bit of I think I have a little bit of that. You know, I've been going live but I'm playing around still, like I said, with the rhythms this time. I'm going at each song more like a project, you know, instead of just voicing or speaking on the rhythm. I'm developing the rhythms, you know. I'm getting more into the creation of the rhythms, and that's pretty much it. You know, I'm really excited about that. I think everybody's gonna love both of them, you know. Love the album, but the Roots and Culture, it's in a process, and like I said, I did 2 videos for it already, and you know, I'm madly excited. And then I'm about to take road, hopefully this week, Wednesday night. I'm rehearsing with a band. You still hear me? Lose sound? I think I lost you.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay, Toast. Oh, I said that hopefully everybody's gonna love the Shared Evolution, the album, but especially this Roots and Culture that's in process. You know, this is to me where, yeah, everybody gonna see me play an instrument and, you know, like the real musical passion. So I'm excited. And then I said, and this Wednesday I start rehearsing with the band right here in Florida, right here in Pompano, Florida. Yeah, and we're gonna start. As I said, I'm learning. I'll tell you the songs I'm practicing because I had to practice a couple of covers. So I'm practicing "Is This Love" Bob Marley, "Three Little Birds." One of my all-time favorites, Dawn Penn. No, 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 you don't love me, and I know now, 'cause you left me, baby, and I got no place to go now. So I'm practicing, yeah, a couple of those like karaoke songs to include in my set and go out and rock the road right here in Florida, you know?
Marilena, nice. I appreciate basically, all of this getting to know you a little bit more, see you a feedback in sound records. So I appreciate this today, honestly.
Thank you, man.
And
Thank you, man. We
I
have,
appreciate you even considering me doing the, yeah,
yeah, man, you
nice.
did it. You did it great. What happened on that side with the technical? I thought Falco would boom out some stuff. Say hello to Toast. Sorry, Toast Osienga is from oh my gosh, Belize. I think he's from Belize. Shout out, remind us, Toast. Queen Maya, so she loves dreaming. She's watching her winning. Yeah, man, I love my sister. Falco, he said the song have a vibe. I'm not sure which one. Love it bad. We waved at Bamuji. Oh my gosh, Bamuji. Also, Bamuji, I think, is in Ghana right now. Oh, big up to my brother Prince Savage. Joined me, called me earlier tonight. He's all the way from Uganda. He's in South Africa. Yeah, so I linked him with Sounds Delicious Selector. He said he's there like 3 weeks. He's my I have like a jet setting brother, Prince Savage in the motherland, and every time he calls me, he's in another place in the motherland, enjoying life, and performing and doing his best. So I have a question for you, 1Kontrolla. What was tough? What was tough tonight about turning the tables? Because you're just starting to get out there and be on the interviewee side. So how is it interviewing me tonight? What was it like being on the other side?
Well, to be honest, I really did like this. It was really amazing because I'm a person that goes for a challenge. So whatever challenge me personally, that is where I'm at. And I mean, it's a stepping stone, to see where my strength is at and what other options are there.
Good.
And not only that, learning more about you, as I said earlier, not just being an artist, but also, thinking ahead, building a stepping stone for a record label or, all of that.
Good
Trust
look,
me.
good look, good look. Yeah,
Trust
man,
me.
it's not easy when you're dealing with which this is what I try to teach my team. I'm like, just because I'm a big lady, don't think I'm not hungry today or not have a million other stresses on my head that could take over and I could never get to do this. But I'm gonna teach you how to, even with all that, how do you do this? Because
Yeah.
you deserve it. You have to, once you know you deserve it, you'll do this, no matter how high that pile over there gets of,
That's,
and the crap pile is gonna be always be there. It really will. It really will. So it's good to dust off. Yeah, man. I knew you up for the challenge. Like I said, it just came, but sometimes that's how my ideas come, and then I know it's from the heart. It's the right idea and the best thing to do. So, and you've been doing a great job and everything. Yeah, man. We're really proud of you.
thank you.
Yeah, man. We're really proud of everything that you're doing. Any more questions? Again, I want to just big up everybody. Again, New Beginning Studio. I want to big up Uplife World Music out of Jamaica. I want to big up 12 Span Visuals. Again, we're building a team. I want to let you guys all know to keep track tomorrow in the CleanWay group. And then we have another group that actually now, like the CleanWay School Tour group, we're making that like CleanWay like tour and charity group. Because we're just doing too many things, so to just exclude it to one thing. And we're going to show everybody a little bit about how to write an RFP, how to write a request for proposal. And like to give you an example, some of the things I'm putting in is letting these people know that as great as my team is with visual, we want the equipment to go to that next level. I want to do videos like I see coming in Nigeria, these videos that look like beyond Hollywood. And this is what I want. And I want phones, I want to ask for a lot of phones. So like if an artist comes, so like I just have a box of phones. So when an artist comes and they have a project and they have an idea and they want to get through and they need those things and we know they're going to get through, not only they're going to get through, but they're going to play it forward. They'll be able to maybe pay somebody else a phone, or then when they get a next phone, they can play it forward. This is all we want to keep doing, is just keep playing forward the idea. Whatever knowledge you took from today, share that with somebody else. When you get a gift, same thing, share that gift. When you have a costume you wore in a video and you wore it on the street a couple of times and you're done with it, don't just throw it out. You know, give it to somebody that you know will appreciate it, because you could save it and auction it off too. You know, there's all different ways to look at things and the way you invest and what you do. And I want to thank everybody again tremendously for joining the live. When we post, we get a lot of visitors, people that are supporting the CleanWay. We have everything also offering now. If you want videos done anywhere in the world, we can help you and coach you either how to get your footage, and we can do the editing. Same thing with your music. You know, we can help you through every process. We have songwriters. We really have everything promotion wise. Any country you want right now, we're putting together package deal really for all over. Once it's at least reggae, you know, dance hall like soca right now. You know, we're really building a big family, and the links are tremendous. And I think we thank everybody.
Blessings.
Thank you everybody so much for joining in to CleanWay in Sound. Yes, my host just dropped out already. That's okay. 1Kontrolla, thank you. Thank you everybody for joining on the live. Next Thursday on CleanWay in Sound will be Richie Lyon and Jod Treble from Majestic 868, and with their Ziomatic sound and all the artists on it. Love you all. Make it musical. Do good today, and everything you do, just do it the right way, and have a blessed day. Love you all. Thanks for tuning in.